the West.
Yeah, what is that? Can anyone tell me what this is?
I think it's the Kanye edition. Okay, so
what's
we
the
worked
background
out,
on this, Ross?
well, it turns out it's not a one-of-one Kanye West edition. It's some sort of aftermarket body kit company.
Doesn't exist on this car.
Which doesn't exist on this car, so we're going to take it back to factory with a caramel wheel.
Now, I'm sure you've all seen these on Gumtree. There's the screw, put it on low. So this is your caramel wheel. They call it caramel wheel because it smells like caramel.
Right.
Okay, so you want low speed. So its job is just to heat up this vinyl rubbish and lift it off for you. So you don't end up sitting there scraping it with your nail or a razor blade or anything. So you need to get the heat into the stuff to help break it down. Then when you finish, you just polish it off. The only thing you can be left with, depending on how many years it's been on there, is a little tiny halo.
Right,
the halo.
yeah,
so it's when you take the stripes off and you can still see the HKS on. Remember the glass on your bloody the FC?
Yeah, vaguely, yeah.
Yeah, it had when you're in the back at night, you could look out certain because someone has stuck HKS sticker on the side there and it left it in, but that was a different story. But that's not a halo. So low speed. I've got it on screw, not drill. Doesn't really matter. It's not on hammer. I've set it to 1, and then just go in the general direction. So as you can see, look at that. Just heats it up, gives you that little edge. No damage to the paint. The back. As you can see, it's a low speed. Because the more speed you use, the more heat you build up. And you don't want that. You just want to... You could almost do it with your child's eraser, you know, but you'll be there all day, your hand will kill you. That way you're not building up too much heat in your paintwork and your panel work while you're doing it. This is pretty easy because it's all thin stuff. Bits to go. Bit of adhesive still on there.
Job done.
Mate, see the scratches?
No scratches there.
See the halo? Probably not even a halo.
Can't even see a halo.
Next time you're in there, next time you give the car a polish, that'll be the end of it.
50% less yay.
Let's DA the other door while we're on the roll here. We give it all a once over to let it know. Because what you're doing is you're actually building up a bit of heat. Even though the panels are cold, they're cool, you're building up a little bit of heat in the vinyl just to let it know that we want you to come off. I always say, don't concentrate on one little spot. Just sort of work the whole area. Slowly, gently. Go back over a bit you haven't been to before. Give it a touch up. Okay, give it a wipe, see what we missed. still a bit of adhesive there. You'll polish the rest out, no problems at all. And I don't think it's been on there so long that you've got that halo I was talking about. And it's not that big, so little tiny halo. That looks heaps better.
Yeah, I still think we should call it the Yaymobile.
You can call it whatever you want, sure car, mate.
Mr. Webb! Mr. Webb! Mr. Webb!
And you did bring over another one of the silver bullets. You can see here that this one's seen better days. So, you know, being a Renault nut, Luke had a few lying around, so he brought one over, so job for another time. But I'm also interested, being a car park commuter, it's just had doors opened into it forever, or it's opened into something. I wonder if that's, you know, has anyone got any tips on how to best approach that?
I think it's just given the fact that you've got this lifting here as well from people getting in and out, it's probably
just spray the door, spray the whole side of the car.
Door spray. Like, you've got a few in here, which aren't as bad. They might, the panel guys, this, you know, the door dent gnome removalists may be able to get that out for you.
Yeah.
But,
that's the problem. The more you look, the more you see.
That's right. But you got to always answer the question: it is a 20-year-old car.
Yeah.
But you know, I reckon.
Where does it make sense?
Where do you
to spend
stop?
the money?
Where do you start? Where do you stop? So if you're going to do it, you do the full respray.
Yeah, I did have good success with the Mustang. I had a bit of a encounter with the tyre wall. Just down at Sandgate Road, it's just behind the Breakfast Creek Hotel there.
So you took him.
I'll drop the name in the comment, but bit of mishap into a tyre wall.
And you got that.
But yeah, it's all come good. So
maybe we'll take it down to him after we've done a bit more and see what he is. He might have some sort of magic.
Dent Pro, Sandgate Road.
Yeah, take it down to him, ask him what he can do.
Albion.
He may be able to tidy up some of these.
Yeah.
So they're easy to get to. Just pull the door card on. He's got full access.
Yeah. But
on the front doors, you've still got this, and it is. Yeah. This was this thing I was pointing out earlier.
Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, so as you probably heard us say, this is one of 20 blood orange Clio 182s delivered in Australia. Now, the curious thing was it didn't have the xenons headlights,
which we still not sure why.
Yeah, but I did a bit of research online there. But I thought, one theory was maybe it's had a bit of a front end collision. But the fact that these have not been painted says that bumper is
it's got like a rubber
original
strip or something in it. I don't know what it is.
That's on my that white's from the headlight.
No, but see, it's lifting off there.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, I didn't know it would lift off.
But
anyway,
yeah, that's a telltale.
I'll have to have a look at the build tails and see whether it's something you have to fit or whether it's something you don't paint. Because they were originally told it was something that doesn't get painted by the painter, but it may be an insert that the painter has to install after painting. But
yeah,
you can see by these two here. See that? Yeah. You didn't do that. That was there, wasn't it?
That was there.
So someone's had a full number plate on there. So it's had a full Euro style plate to fill the whole thing out.
Probably said Kanye or Yaymobile.
Yaymobile. But yeah, look at that. You've still got that striker there. I can't remember seeing that on my other ones.
So we think the front end's original.
I think it might be. Yeah, it's
the fact it doesn't have the xenons does tie up with there's the 182, then there's 2 cup packs, but then there's the 182 cup which has the 2 cup packs, but doesn't have the xenons.
Where it doesn't add up for me, and I accept that theory. And the other thing is, see all your elf stickers?
Yeah.
Like if you have a frontal collision that gets smashed, the new one comes, doesn't have all your elf stickers on.
Yeah, right.
It just I've never seen. I can't recall seeing all this elf stuff on most of the cars I've owned because they've either come off or been destroyed and had a new grille put in.
Yeah.
Because this grille will interchange between the other models too. Remember, because Woody's 1.4 has that grille on it.
Yeah.
With his standard 1.4 front bumper. But where the difference comes in is this edge over the 1.4 for the wider guards. This is what I'm saying is that the guards, I had to explain to Ryan Woody that the guards and the bumper are integral components. You can't put a non-cup bumper or a non-RS bumper on an RS guard. It doesn't. Yeah.
Okay, so another standard issue feature for the one of one Kanye West's edition is the ground effects.
So we're going to do a ground effects lighting delete.
We're going to delete that.
What you do is you just disconnect. If you want to get this fuller feature, you remove these two clips off the back of your light, which then takes your rear number plate light. I'm not going to do it in case I break these stupid clips. Anyway, and that drops the light down between your two outlets on your 182.
So that's what's happened. Basically, the bulb's dropped out, that thing's perished, clips are broken, whatever, and what should be the license plate light is actually hanging down and giving you the ground effects. What
we have to try and do, in every car's different, and I'm not a bloody expert, and I might even get underneath and just push it up. But that slots in, so that slides over and slots in, and this one pops up.
Yeah, okay.
And then pop that over that way, and then pop that out like that.
And there's our problem.
There's your problem. Now here's the fix. There. It's much easier on a 182. Look down that hole. Check that out, hey?
Yeah, because you need. Doesn't look like does that look like it's been crumpled on that?
Well, it's got the foam. See, you got your foam in the back there.
Yeah, right.
Both sides have the support foam,
so normally that wouldn't go back in.
No, if you're doing a cheap repair.
Yeah. So maybe
You've got to remember,
I don't know,
there's not many 182s spare shells kicking around. You go and get a second-hand 182. Now this has broken. See there?
Ah, yep, right.
Unfortunately, there's one I prepared earlier. Pop that out there. So we know the harness is good. On the ground. Plug that back in. Now remembering that has to go in last. So you push that down.
So right side first, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, and then just slots in. There you go. Job done.
Job done. We'll crank those lights and we'll
do a final check. Make sure I haven't given you a free bolt.
The Yaymobile ground effects not working.
The lamp's not working?
No.
Okay. Well,
right, bulb.
We'll recycle the old one. So it's more of a push back against the spring and then push forward slightly, and that gets it. Cobwebs out, the ants are living in that one.
Alright, you put that new bulb in.
New bulb, which was that one, wasn't it?
Yep. And I'll just flick those lights on.
Dirty. Now you go and flick the light on. I'll do a check from down here.
How's that?
We've got parkers. Oh yeah, now it's working. I had to bump it a couple of times.
Okay. So that's standard Renault.
Okay. Ground effects lighting delete. Complete.
Yeah.
Good?
With that, yeah.
Yeah.
No more ground effects.
Just if it does. We could have cleaned it as well, but anyway. It's the correct one.
So door pocket find, this bit of rubber.
Yeah. Which lives on there somehow.
We believe.
And seems to be deleted off everyone. So
yeah.
Shannon has it. So what we'll need to do is we'll need to review Shannon's installation.
So he's had it, or he had to fit it?
No, it was still mounted on his.
Okay.
I don't know how they come off, like whether they're meant to be glued, but it doesn't look like.
No evidence of glue there, is there?
No, but it's just like a bad bonding or something. I think it's meant to be bonded to that somehow.
Maybe that rubber swells or something. And
yeah, all the heat gets to it in Australia. But yeah, Shannon's was good. So this is a feature. If you were looking for a Mint As 182, you would be looking to see this strip with this rubber edge
that bit of rubber. So we'll stick that back in the door pocket.
Stick that in the door pocket, but I think if you're lucky, we might be able to trade Shannon out for his.
Yeah, well, we can just refit that one, I suppose. But yeah.
No, Shannon might offer you.
Right.
If we can't refit it,
friend of the show.
Friend of the show, Shannon, might be so kind to donate to this build.
Yep.